yogis, Shan here. I wanted to share a bit of my own home practice with everyone as we are ending or moving towards the end of our 30-day challenge. A couple of students have shared with me the difficulty of really getting to your mat for 30 days, and yoga is definitely something I practice frequently, but I will be honest, as a householder, busy mom, getting to my mat, and especially in the studio every single day, is not always possible. And some days even moving my body is not either desirable or possible as well. And so a practice that I utilize frequently, if not daily, is mantra meditation. And so mantra is anything that is a sound, a phrase, or a word that can help still the mind. And we do this in a style of meditation called japa, or repetition. So I have been practicing mantra meditation on and off for years, and have recently started practicing with Jimmy, or Nataraj Chaitanya, who's going to be coming and doing our Yoga of Sound workshop next weekend. And I have experienced radical transformation in my life just through the practice of japa mantra, and so I wanted to share that with you, because if getting to your mat all the time is really challenging, this is something you can do for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And I find it easier than sitting in silence. That's why it's an age-old practice, because if you're just unable to sit with yourself in silence, this is a wonderful way to kind of life hack that and get yourself into a meditative state. So today I'm going to share with you a mantra that we did on Saturday at Spirit Journey. If you were there, I guess this will date this video, but I think that was like the 14th of September and 2019. And it was is a mantra in salute, or in consideration of Ganesha, who is a Hindu god of removing or placing obstacles. And so the mantra, anytime we're doing japa mantra meditation, the typical offering is to recite it 108 times. And so that's a lot to remember, and there's a lot of mysticism around the number 108. So two ways that you can do this to keep count. One is to use mala beads. Mala means garland. This is just like a rosary, but different in that it's usually used in meditation practices. You'll see it in Hinduism, you'll see it in Buddhism. I'm sure there are other faiths. Obviously Catholicism has a rosary. So it's just something to keep you on track of the 108, and mala beads are strung with 108 beads. You have the first bead with the tassel, which is called the guru bead, and that's where you always start. So that's one way. Often I perform this mantra sitting in my car, waiting for my kids. Sorry, my phone's doing something. Waiting for my kids to get out of day school. So I will sit in my car, won't have a mala on me, and I'll just use my hands. And so I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I know I'm going into the set of 20, and so forth. So that's how I do this on my own when I'm in my car. I'm outside of my home yoga space. This is my home yoga space. If you're able to carve out somewhere in your home where you can have some quiet, especially if you have pets or partners or roommates or children, definitely something that I value is having this quiet space to myself. But it's not available to everyone, so another great place to meditate is in your car when you're driving somewhere by yourself, or you can repeat mantra without actually making sound, just repeating it in your head if you're riding the red line or something like that, like a ride share. So yeah, we're going to go through this mantra 108 times, and hopefully you can star or save this video and come back to it anytime you need help. And the encouragement is that you'll go in and out of states of interest, consciousness, frustration, love, and just stay with it. Just stay with the count, and I will do my best to fully get us through 108. So the mantra is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. It's a salutation to the remover and sometimes placer of obstacles, Ganesh. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. All right, so find a nice tall seat. If you have a mala, grab your mala bead. Go ahead and either cast your eyes down or find them closed. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Take a deep breath in. Hold the vibration at the top of your breath. And then exhale, let it go. Softly begin to open the eyes. So hopefully you enjoyed that mantra japa meditation. I highly encourage you to utilize mantra as a home practice, as a means to remove blockages from your practice. The recommendation is to do it 108 times. Maybe you only have time for 54, which is half of that. Also to get in a consistent practice of doing it 40 days consistently. I did that with a Lakshmi, who's the goddess of abundance mantra, and I had overwhelming results, if you will, or feedback from that mantra in my life. So if you are feeling stuck, feeling blocked, our focus this week are the grantis. Those are 3 primary knots that we're trying to undo utilizing our pranayama meditation practice that prevent us from being on our full path. I would recommend using this exact mantra if you have locks that you feel you're moving through in your life. And if you're interested in this kind of practice, to go deeper, September 27th through the 29th, we will have one of my amazing teachers who I mentioned earlier, Jimmy or Nataraj Chaitanya, coming to do Nada, or the Yoga of Sound, a 3-day workshop series or immersion. You do not need to be a yoga teacher, just an intent yoga practitioner or curious practitioner to learn how to practice yoga through the lens of sound. We'll learn how to use instruments such as harmonium, drums, and other really interesting, fun ways to produce sound, but you don't have to be a musician to attend. We'll be teaching and learning everything there. So I hope you'll come and join me to learn. I'm so excited to be a student in that workshop from the incredible Nataraj. And please comment with comments below. You don't need to be a Hindu or a Buddhist to practice mantra, as long as you know your intent and your desire behind the mantra. To do so from a space of bhakti or devotion is really all that is required. So hopefully this gives you something to practice at home, something to move through any knots or obstacles you might be incurring on your path. And namaste.